Hello, my dears. Today we are going to learn about fractions. Let's say the word fraction. What we are mean? What is a fraction? Let's say there is a boy named Mark. He has a big pizza, a whole pizza. He loves pizza. Then his friend Sandy arrives. She likes pizza too. She is very hungry. So, what do you think? Maybe Mark doesn't eat the whole pizza, or maybe they are going to share or split or divide it or cut it in equal parts. What do you think? So they will split the pizza in half. Each of them get one half of the pizza. So what is the fraction? Fractions are equal parts of a whole. As we said before, each of Sandy and Mark got one half. So it's important to understand what do that numbers means and how does it show one half. The bottom number shows the total number of parts. The top number shows how many parts do we take. Let's go back to our example. The total parts of pizza here are 2 parts. So we put 2 at the bottom and Mark just takes 1 part. So Mark gets 1 half of the pizza. The bottom number of a fraction is called the denominator and the top number of a fraction is called the numerator, and the line between two numbers is called fraction part. So we can call this fraction 1 half, or we can say 1 over 2. Let's say there is another pizza and this pizza has the total parts 3. So the denominator is 3. Here, Tom is very hungry. He wants to eat one piece of the pizza, just one part. So, the numerator on the top of a fraction will be 1. So, we can call this fraction 1/3 or 1 over 3. Now, Kylie has 4 parts of the pizza, so the denominator will be what? The total parts are 4. Kylie wants to eat one piece of the pizza, so she takes one part. So the numerator on the top of a fraction is 1. So we can call this fraction 1/4 or 1/4 or 1 over 4. Now we have here a whole chocolate, a completed chocolate. We want to divide it to know more about fractions. So in first one here we have the total parts 2. We want to take one colored part. So the fraction will be 1/2, or we can say 1 over 2. Second one, we have here the total parts 3. We want to take one colored part. So the fraction is 1/3, or we can say 1 over 3. Now we have the total parts 4 parts. We want to take one colored part. So the fraction is 1/4, or we can say 1/4, or we can say 1 over 4. So our rule in the fraction is number of colored parts over total parts, colored and not colored. If we look here in the first chocolate part, how many colored parts? Just one. Over the total parts, colored and not colored, they are 2. We put 2. Here, how many colored parts? Just one. We put 1 at the top. Over how many total parts, colored and not colored? They are 3. We put 3. Here, how many colored parts? Just 1. We put 1 as the numerator. Over total parts is 4. So we put 4. Let's practice more. We have here group of pizzas. We are going to search about the numerator and the denominator. So, in first one, The total parts. How many total parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They are 8. How many color parts? 1, 2, 3, 4. They are 4. So the fraction is 4 over 8. Next, the total parts are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Color parts 1, 2, 3. The fraction is 3 over 6. Next, total parts are 1, 2, 3, 4. So the denominator is 4. Color parts 1, 2. The numerator is 2. So the fraction is 2 over 4. The last one. Total parts are 2. Color part just 1. So the fraction is 1 over 2. Write the fraction of the following. So we are going to search about the numerator and the denominator in each one. So in first pizza, the total parts are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many color parts? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the fraction is 4 over 6. Next, total parts here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many color parts? 1, 2, 3. The fraction is 3 over 6. Next, total parts here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many color parts? 2. So the fraction is 2 over 6. Next, total parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many colored? 1. So the fraction is 1 over 6. Next, total parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many color parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fraction is 5 over 6. The last one, color parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the fraction is 6 over 6. Fractions as a part of a whole. When we have a circle and we divided it into two equal parts, so each part will be half and half. So the circle has two halves. In first circle here, the fraction is 1 half, or we can say 1 over 2. The fraction here will be, the total parts are 2, the color parts are 2. So the fraction is, we can say 2 over 2 or 2 halves. When we divided the circle into 3 equal parts, so each part will be 1/3. So the circle has 3/3. So the fraction in first circle will be 1/3, or we can say 1 over 3. The fraction in second circle, 2/3, or we can say 2 over 3. The last one we have here, total parts are 3, color parts are 3. So the fraction is 3 over 3, or we can say 3/3. When we divided the last circle into 4 equal parts, so each part will be 1/4. So the circle has 4/4. So in first one, the fraction will be 1/4, or we can say 1 over 4. In second circle, the fraction will be 2/4, or we can say 2 over 4. In third, the fraction will be 3/4, or we can say 3 over 4. The last circle, we have total parts 4, color parts 4. The fraction is 4/4, or we can say 4 over 4. As we said before, if we have one whole, one complete part, then we divide it into two equal parts. So we have now two halves. And if we divide it again one whole into three equal parts, so we have now 3/3. So again, if we divided one whole into four equal parts, so we have now 4/4. Color the fraction of each shape. We have here first one, 2 over 3. So the total parts are 3, 1, 2, 3. And the color parts are 2. So we need to color two parts. 1, 2. Next fraction is 3 over 6. So the total parts are 6 and the color part are 3. So we need to color 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. The apply part determines if the circle is divided into equal parts or unequal parts. Then circle your answer. First one, equal or unequal? Unequal. Number 2, unequal. Number 3, equal parts, half and half. Number 4, unequal. Number 5, equal parts, 4 equal parts. The last one, unequal parts. Reflect on your learning, write about or draw what you know about fractions. We learned that fractions are equal parts of a whole. The apply part copies the information from the class chart onto the chart clue. So, if we divided the first circle into 2 equal parts, so number of equal parts is 2. The fraction here will be 1/2. Next circle, if we divided it into 3 equal parts, so number of equal parts 3. The fraction will be 1/3. The last circle, if we divided it into 4 equal parts, so number of equal parts 4, and the fraction would be 1 color part over 4 total parts. So the numerator is 1 and the denominator is 4. So the name of the fraction is 1/4. The vocabulary here, numerator, denominator, and the fraction part. Next page, reflect on your learning how are a clock and a circle divided into a fractions. In the same way, how are they different? So, in first circle, it's divided into 4 equal parts. So each part is 1/4. When the hours hand on 3, the time is 3 o'clock. So this part is 1/4. So the fraction here is 1/4. The next circle is divided into 2 halves. So when the hours hand on 6 o'clock, it means it takes half part. So the fraction here is 1/2. The apply part, follow your teacher's directions to shade and name fractions. So we are going to shade each circle, then we write the fraction. In first circle, now we have just one color part over the total parts 4. So the fraction is 1/4. Now we have 2 color part over the total parts 4. So the fraction will be 2/4. Now we have 3 color part over 4 parts. So the fraction is 3/4. The last circle, we have 4 color part over 4 total parts. So we have one complete circle. Next page, number 1, shade one piece of the circle. Then write the fraction. So we are going to shade one piece. Now we have one color part over the total parts is 3. So the numerator is 1 and the denominator will be 3. The name of the fraction is 1/3. Number 2, shade 2 pieces. We are going to shade. So the numerator is 2 and the denominator is 3. 2/3. Number 3, shade 3 pieces. We are going to shade 3 pieces. So the numerator is 3/3 equals 1. How do you know what fractions to write? We said before that the rule of the fraction is number of color parts over the total number. Now it's time to cook the pizza with following the ingredients of the pizza. So in number 1, he asked me to add red sauce to the whole pizza. So we put red sauce. Number 2, add green peppers to 3/4 of the pizza. So we are going to put green peppers to 3 parts only. 1, 2, 3. In number 3, add black olives to 1/4 of the pizza. just one part. Number 4, add gray mushrooms to half of the pizza. So we put in the half. Number 5, add yellow cheese to 4 over 4 of the pizza. 4 over 4, it means all the pizza, complete pizza. So we put it. Next page, complete the fraction wall. Number 1, write one hole on the top part by red. We put one hole. Number 2, find and label halves by green. Half and half by green. Number 3, find and label the thirds by yellow. 3/3. Number 4, find and label the fourths by blue. 4/4. Now we have a game we want to start to reach the home. So the first circle here, the denominator will be 1 color part over the total parts are 3. So the fraction is 1 over 3. Next we have 2 color part over the total parts is 3. So the fraction will be 2 over 3. Next the fraction is 1/2. Next, the fraction is 2 over 4. Next, we have 3 color part over 3 total parts. So it's 3 over 3 equals 1. You can complete the page with yourself. Lesson 106. Reflect on your learning. Ashraf says that 1 over 4 of flowers are blue, but Sarah says that is incorrect, since fractions cannot be used to describe sets of things. Do you agree or disagree? I agree with Ashraf because we can consider this is a set of flowers. So, fraction of blue flower is 1 over the total. The total is 4. Next page. From problems 1 to 5, check and spell the containers. To draw the pictures, then record the fraction of shaded containers. So in number 1, if we draw 4 squares and we colored 2, so the total parts, the denominator is 4 and the numerator is 2. Next, if we colored 4 triangles, so the fraction will be, the denominator will be 4 and the numerator will be 3. So the fraction is 3 over 4. Number 3, if we have 3 circles and we colored 1. So the fraction is 1 over 3. Number 4, if we have 4 stars and we colored 1. So the fraction is, the denominator will be 4 and the numerator will be 1. So 1 over 4. The last one, if we draw 3 rectangles and we color 2. So the fraction here will be 2 over 3. Let's complete in number 6, fraction of red containers. First, The total parts are 4. How many red? Just 1. So the fraction is 1 over 4. Number 7. The total parts are 4. How many red? They are 3. So the fraction is 3 over 4. In number 8, the total parts are 3. How many red? Just 1. So the fraction is 1 over 3. In number 9, the total are 3. How many red? They are 2. So the fraction is 2 over 3. The last one. The total are 4. And how many red? They are 4. So 4 over 4 equals 1. Next page. Look at each set and answer the questions below. In number 1. What fraction of the flower is red? First thing, the total parts are 4. And how many red? Just 1. So the fraction is 1 over 4. Number 2. What fraction of the flowers are blue? They are 3 over how many? Total, they are 4. So the fraction is 3 over 4. Number 3. What fraction of the flowers are red and blue? So the total are 4 and he need red and blue, they are 4. So the fraction is 4 over 4 equals 1. Next, we have group of pipes. He asked me what fraction of the pipes are red. We have here the total are 3. How many red? They are 2. So the fraction is 2 over 3. Number 2. What fraction of the pipes are blue? The total are 3 and just 1 blue. So the fraction is 1 over 3. Number 3. What fraction of pipes are red and blue? He needs the total are 3 and red and blue they are 3. So the fraction is 3 over 3 equals 1. The last one, he asked me what fraction of the square pool is big. We have just one big pool. Over the total is 3. So the fraction is 1 over 3. Number 2, what fraction of square pool is small? We have just one small, so the fraction will be 1 over 3. The last one, what fraction of the square pool is colored? We have only just one colored, so the fraction is 1 over 3. Let's complete. We have here group of different apples. The total of them are 3. And first one, what fraction of apple is red? 1 red apple. So the fraction will be 1 over 3. Number 2, what fraction of apples have leaves? Just 1 apple. So the fraction will be 1 over 3. What fraction of apple is green? Just 1 green apple. So the fraction will be 1 over 3. Next, we have here group of birds. What fraction of bird is blue? Just one blue bird and the total is 2. So the fraction will be 1 over 2. Number 2, what fraction of bird is pink? One pink bird over the total. Total 2. So the fraction will be 1 over 2. Number 3, what fraction of the birds have eyes? They are 2 and we have 2 birds have eyes, so the fraction will be 2 over 2 equal 1. Next, we have group of slices of pizzas. He asked me what fraction of pizza has mushrooms. We have 2 slices have mushrooms, so the fraction will be 2 over 4. Number 2, what fraction of pizza has a cheese? They all have a cheese, so 4 over 4 equals 1. Number 3, what fraction of pizza has no mushrooms? 2 slices has no mushrooms, so the fraction will be 2 over 4. Next, reflect on your learning. Create 2 questions about the fractions in the set of balloons. We have here group of balloons. 2 are green and 2 are purple. So, the first question we can ask, what fraction of the balloons are green? They are 2 over 4. Number 2, we can ask what fraction of balloons are purple? We can say 2 over 4.